City. What's up, everyone? I had a pretty awesome weekend. What about you guys? I'm actually I had to recover yesterday, so I was like sleep all day. But I went to my first rave party and went all the way up to Pontiac, Michigan, which is like a couple miles from Detroit. So if you're over in that area, shout out to Detroit and Pontiac. I was up there over the weekend. My favorite artist, I guess, was Hi, I'm Ghost. But yeah, so back to life, back to reality. We're back in the office and we are talking to motivated sellers. We're calling motivated sellers and having conversations with them using the King Closers formula by RJ Bass III. So if you guys don't know him, look him up. He's over on the red app, the blue app. I'm also on the red app, purple app, the blue app. I don't know about the other. I don't know how to say the other one, but yeah, gotta get with the lingo over on TikTok. So, but yeah, so we're turning conversations into contracts over here, virtually wholesaling in the state of Ohio. Specifically, I'm targeting Cleveland, Ohio, off market, direct to seller, using speed to lead for the lead income, I guess. So only talking to motivated sellers. I'm not cold calling. I'm not a cold caller. I'm a closer. I only talk to people who want to talk to me, right? So stay tuned if you want to know how we do it the titanium way. Can't show much of my screen, so I'm just gonna keep it on my face. You guys are gonna have to look at my face, my mug. And then you're just gonna listen to me talk to sellers. So get it going. If there's anyone out there that is a buyer, a wholesaler, a seller, I'm available anytime. Call me 419-455-6336. My phone number. And yeah, let's get it going. Looking up some leads here, so I always start with, I've got some signed contracts which I've already followed up with, but right now we're in the follow-ups, and a CRM that I use, just simple Google Sheets. So I'm starting my follow-ups, and then we'll go to called, no answer. We'll go from top to bottom on the list because I wasn't in yesterday, but usually on a Tuesday we would go bottom to top so that we are contacting sellers at different times of the day, especially in the called no answers, because we're trying to get them to answer the phone and have a conversation with us. So, all right, let's get it going. Got this one. Hopefully I didn't get taken down already, because I did expose my number. I don't know how they feel about the full numbers, but I don't want my stream to be taken down. At least I've got it recorded.
You reached Kevin McClendon. I'm not available right now. Please leave me a detailed message, and I'll return your call. Thank you.
Hey Kevin, it's Jillian Jean, just following up with you on that property over on East 133rd. Just seeing if you're still wanting to sell it. If you can, give me a call back at 419-455-6336. Thanks. So in between calls, I'm going to be just briefly typing notes. You know, I called, no answer. I'm putting down, or if they're a follow-up, or they're a signed contract, or if they're a dead lead. So I'm just moving everything over to the right. Now this next lead that I had is actually from the Blue app. So let me see if he read my message. I checked the last time. He did read my message. Didn't respond. So I asked him. He read my message the day before. Looks like he read it, but didn't respond. Hey, seller's name. How's it going? Or actually, I'll be like, hey, seller's name. Everything okay? Because I've messaged him multiple times. And the thing is, it's on Facebook, like Marketplace. Well, I can't call him. And he never did give me his number when I asked him. Apparently, he's in the middle of doing some renovations so that he can sell it for more. We did agree on a price. I sent over a contract, everything. It just wasn't signed. I followed up with him. Then he kind of ghosted me. Stayed following up with him. And then he was like, yeah, I'm in the middle of doing renovations, so I'm kind of busy. But he can get a higher price or whatnot. So I'm like, okie doke. I'm still following up with him, making sure, you know, because sometimes when the sellers start to get in the renovations themselves and they realize how much work they have to deal with, and then they have that second thought like, hey, maybe I should sell it to Jillian. All right, we're gonna go on the next lead after I put in these notes. I'm gonna put SMS because usually I just put like follow-up called, no answer, you know, signed contract, dead lead, you know, super simple. But in this case, I am text messaging him on Facebook. So go on to the next lead. Excuse me. I could not connect. I think it's been doing that, this lead. Every time I call the number, it like rings for a long time. And then it says that it can't connect. I do have other phone numbers for the contact, the lead, and they weren't right. Because the thing is I wouldn't have moved the lead over into follow-up, the column follow-up, like the stage that the lead's in, unless I had already spoke to them. So I already spoke to him, or I don't know if it's a her. I already spoke to the seller before on that phone number, and now I can't connect to it. Sure, my throat is cleared up. The weather is kind of getting to me. So let's go ahead and dial up this number. For the next lead. We're going to keep dialing until we get a signed contract today. The goal every day. Oh no. This is in Indiana. But then it disconnected. Gotta call it again. Double dial. Could not connect to that one either. Need to put that in my on my notes, like in my priority notes. Whoops. That those two leads, I'm not able to connect to them. So I may have to dig deeper and or create a ticket with high-speed to lead, maybe get a refund on them. So what was that? First one, I think those were right next to each other, right? Two leads right next to each other. It was after the Facebook lead. I'm sorry, the blue app. I'm just writing down the address on my notebook and then just saying that I cannot connect to them. I don't keep calling them if it's not connecting, and it's wasting space in my CRM because I try to keep it like I can manage 50 leads a day. So I try to keep that queue around 50. So when I do move them over to like a signed contract or a dead lead, I can just replace them with a new lead. This next lead, I've got to dig deeper, like into what the phone number is, because I don't have it here in my CRM, so I'm gonna go and find it on my iSpeed Delete account. There it is. I have a couple leads that are like that. I've got to search for their number. I didn't transfer it. I do everything manually.
Please leave your message for 61686222572.
Hey Mark, it's Jillian. I was just giving you a call about that property that you're wanting to sell over on East Miami River Road. Give me a call back at 419-455-6336. Thank you. Today's date, called, no answer, goes into the notes. On to the next lead. Could not connect. And no, it's not an internet or Wi-Fi problem, because I've got that all fixed. I literally just did a whole upgrade to our home, like Wi-Fi, because it was like 21 years old. It's like the model of our router was back in 2020 or 2004. So that's like 21 years. Crazy, dude. No wonder I had like crappy freaking Wi-Fi. So now I'm able to do that because I upgraded. I'm gonna try it again because I know dang well it's not no connection issue on my part. And if it is, I will be damned. Because then I'm gonna give Spectrum a call. I'm gonna go in there and visit. There ain't no way I'm paying nearly $100 a month for Wi-Fi. And I'm not able to do work from home. But should not be the issue. Got it taken care of. Nope. I'm wondering though, because I do use like the voice phone, whatever, for Google Voice, and that wasn't a Florida number, and I'm in Ohio. I wonder if it's just like not wanting to connect outside of Ohio. Interesting. So I'm going to write that one down too. Could not connect. Tragic. On to the next. Oh, I'm going to put the notes. Yeah, my last one that I have said network issue. The last note. But, oh yeah, I'm just putting network issue because it didn't even ring. On to the next. Oh yeah, this one I had in my notes that I needed to dig deeper into the comps. So, I'm gonna do that real quick. Wonder if I'm able to like show the comps. Like not like show them, but like all the information, but like hold on, just give me a moment. Because I'm just gonna add my screen that I'm looking at. I shouldn't be able to get kicked off. Okay. Fix this real quick. So, hold on. Just a second. Having some difficulties here. Just gonna make my camera a little bit smaller. I'm gonna do something like this. And then we're gonna do something like, oh, I go like, oh, and by the way, if anyone's wondering what software I'm using, like for the recording and stuff, I'm using OBS. I used to use like StreamYard, but wasn't it? Or move this to the top. So there we go. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna put in the address. That took forever to load. There we go. So the only thing I'm looking for, you guys, is consistent data. There's like a lot of comparables. Yeah, it's too many. Niche it down to a quarter mile. Better. Okay, we've got a 3-1 at 1,100 square feet. Built in 52. That one sold for 118, 3-1, 1,200 square feet. Built in 52. 3-1, 1,200 square feet. Built in 52, sold for 78. 3-1, 1,100 square foot. Built in 51. Sold for 77. There's a 2-1 at 900 square feet. Built in 49. That one sold for 136. 4-3, 2,000 square foot. That one's too big. And 3-1 under 1,000 sold for 48. 2-1. That one looks too small. That one sold for a lot. It must be renovated. 2-1, 1,100 square foot. Sold 50. Or built in 50. Sold for 13. So I'm seeing like some consistent data so far between like 80 to 120. That one's a 4-3. 1,800 square feet, that's too big. 2-1, 1,000 square foot. Built in 65. That one sold for 2-7. I mean that's an outsider. It's like an anomaly. So I'm gonna pass on that one because it doesn't fit with the consistent data. But we got 2-1. I am digging deeper on the comps on this one, so I may have to look at the pictures and stuff. 700 square foot, 2-1 sold for 100,000. 900, almost 1,000 square foot. This one sold for 110,000. 3-1. 3-2, 1,500 square feet. Sold for 225. Okay, so that's twice I've seen those numbers. But also could be like the same buyer and then they bought it like on a loan, like they bought it as a package together. So maybe that's why the price is so much higher, I'm guessing. This one sold for 30,000. That one must be a crap box. That one sold for 400. Look on Zillow. Excuse me. Come on now, what's going on? Oh, well, now come on, this is ridiculous. See, these were the problems I was having before I fixed my Wi-Fi. I feel like the only reason why it's happening now is because I'm streaming. Come on now. Try to go to a different tab. May just have to move on to the next lead. I don't want to put too much time into one lead at a time. I do want to know. Okay, here we go. All right. Where the frick are we? Zoom out. Like in between Euclid and East Cleveland. Really? Already set a boundary, so it has to be inside the lines, right? There's Collingwood. Okay, so there's like, yeah, where that is. Freak. Is that where we're at? No. I'm so confused. Where the heck are you? 620 Euclid Ave. We're like here on the other side. No? Is it over green? No, it's right next to green. There we go. Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be. Okay, it's right there. Weston Road. Okay. Sold. Then I'm gonna put everything open. I don't even see anything selling over there. So it'd be kind of hard to property. I honestly don't even think that Zillow is working right now because I'm streaming. It's really frustrating. I'm gonna have to move on to the next. I have to just move it over. Okay. Getting some bad luck over here. all the voicemails, can't connect. And now we've got this issue. Dig deeper in comps. Might have to put it in the comp portal. Have Titanium University look at it. Have good old RJ and Mama Cassie take a look at it. They're all at the convention, Element 22. So if you're there and you see me here, just know that I'm there in spirit. I'll be there next year. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna go on to the next lead. Now that don't make no sense. Oh, I probably had it all the way up. Here we go. I'm just gonna move you to the back. There we go. Alright, guys. On to the next lead. On to the next.
A mailbox belonging to 216682995 is full and cannot accept new messages this time. Please try again later. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys heard. I don't know. I'm more afraid of you guys hearing the full phone number, or my stomach growling. I am coming up on my meal time, so I will be cutting this live and recording off in about 15 minutes. There we go. Just called this one. Hello, is Jennifer there?
This is she.
Hi, Jennifer. This is Jillian Jean. I was just following up with you on the property over on Delvore Boulevard. Are you still wanting to sell it?
Yes.
Awesome. How much are you looking to get for it again?
Me, you talked already, remember?
Let me look through the notes. Has anything changed since the last time we spoke?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have much notes on my end.
Yeah, we talked about it. You called me, asked me, and you had to have your investor come on, look at stuff like that and all that good stuff.
Okay. You know why we haven't signed a contract yet?
You said you were going to dig into it some more to look at what you said. Well, we talked already.
Get into more details?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Over on Belvoir Boulevard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me take a look at it again. Are you busy right now?
Yes, I'm cooking.
Okay. Can I give you a call back later this afternoon?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yep. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Because I was going to just comp it right in front of her. Oh, yeah, I remember looking at this. I wonder. No, because Weston Road, I need to dig deeper in comps. I write things down for a reason. That one was the one that dig deeper in comps. Okay. Let's see. But she is busy cooking, so I can redeem myself by pulling those. So just gonna cross off Weston and just put Belvoir. Keep the notes. Dig deeper in comps. Yeah, she's right. I gotta dig deeper. On to the next. Oh, my stomach. I'm getting kind of hungry. I wonder if I can keep drinking water, though. Fill me up for the next 10 minutes. Had a good breakfast. Some scrambled eggs, toast, Greek yogurt with granola and fruit and chia seeds. It's getting hungry. It's that time. See, there we go. 10 minutes. Let's go on to the next lead. Oh, now my freaking mouth is making noises because I just drank that water. I don't know if you guys can hear it that good. Well, you can't hear my stomach growling at all.
Oh,
Hello, this is John.
yeah, who's this?
Hey, John, this is Jillian Jean. I'm just following up with you about the property that you're wanting to sell over on Grovewood. Are you still wanting to?
Oh, no, we're past that. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any reason why?
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
No, we're bye-bye.
So that he's past that. Wonder if that means he sold. Let me see if it did go through on like county records. I'm gonna check on Zillow first. Off market on Zillow. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, dang it. I think I had the parcel on it. Here we go. Information. Still the owner. No transfers. I don't know. I'll give him a call back probably tomorrow and ask him why, but I'm gonna go to follow up. Okay, missed call, called back, no answer. So I called him. But there was a new lead. Okay, it was a new lead, and then called, no answer when it was a new lead. And then he called me back. I missed it because it was during my lunchtime. And then called him back, and he didn't answer. And then I just spoke to him. And then we're past that. So I'm just gonna put follow up and go on to the next. I'm wondering if I can get this one's from October 7th. So yeah, I could probably get a refund on this one because it looks like in my notes it's already under contract. I'm gonna give her a call and see if she sold it.
Hello.
Hello, Yolanda, this is Jillian Jean. I'm just following up on that property over on Lakeshore. Did you end up selling it?
Yes, it's all yesterday.
It sold yesterday?
Yes.
Awesome, congrats. I'm so glad that you guys were able to get taken care of.
I'll let you know if I have anything else.
All right, sounds fair. Have a good rest of your week.
You too, bye.
Yep, bye-bye. Sold. So I need to put that on my handy dandy notebook. Create a ticket because it's already sold. And I get a refund and buy a new lead. But not before we put it in the notes. I don't know why I'm singing. Gotta make it fun. Create ticket. Sold. Or I can put already sold. And you know, the thing is I kept them in my follow-ups because sometimes when they say they're already under contract, sometimes they're bluffing because they don't want to talk to anybody. Or they actually are under contract with another party, and I like to follow up with them because sometimes that party cannot follow through and meet the seller's expectations, and then they end up canceling, and then that's where I come in and swoop in and steal the deal because my competition sucks. On to the next. Okay, so I've got 2 minutes, but I've got 3 more leads left in my follow-up. That's less than a minute per call, but I don't want them to go to voicemail. So let's see if we can get a conversation within the next 2 minutes off these 3 leads. Oh, this is one of those leads where I have to go and search. But yep, it's going to be right on top. It's right on the bottom of my list. So it's on top of my speed to lead list. All right. Miss Maria. Give her a call.
Hello?
Hello, this is Jillian. Is this the homeowner over on Cliffview Road?
Yeah, that's not what's up.
Oh, okay. Did you change your mind? There's my decompression break. Not bad. Decompression break. So there goes 12 o'clock. Did 1 call within those 2 minutes. But she said, yeah, not for sale. So we're going to go ahead, put in the notes. Not for sale. And the thing is, this lead I had called the first time, she answered, and I asked, like, just usually go like through my, it's not like a script that I do, but it's just like I just say the same thing over and over, like usually use their first name. But when I called her the first time and used her name, I asked if Maria was there, and she just hung up. So this time I asked if the homeowner was there, and she went ahead and said yes, and it's not for sale. So we're going to go ahead and move her over into a dead lead, into the dead lead column, and put down in my handy dandy notebook. We need to create ticket to get a refund. Create ticket, create ticket, not for sale. Not for that Asian boy. Okay. Last 2. Now, this next one, I'm actually eager, very, very eager to get on the phone with him. Because we had already talked, we already had a conversation, we agreed on a price, I sent a contract over, and he hasn't signed it yet. So, actually, I haven't sent a contract over. I sent over the numbers because it's going to be a creative seller finance deal. and he's never like done seller finance or whatever, so I just sent over like the mortgage calculator with, you know, his asking price, and basically just breaks down the payments that I would give him every month. But I haven't heard back from him. When I did call him back, or when I called him after the fact, he didn't answer. And then I let the weekend pass yesterday, and then I'm gonna call him today.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Johnny, it's Jillian Jean. I was just giving you another call, seeing if you got my last message about, I don't know, if is it Hugh Avenue, is it Huff Avenue? Not sure, but give me a call back, man. My callback number is 419-455-6336. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Called, no answer. On to the next. I don't remember if this next one is also one that I sent my offer over to. And the thing is like, I sent over just the screenshot of the mortgage calculator just to show, like, because I just want them to, you know, tell me if the payments are good or not, you know. And like the thing is I already had a conversation with them about, so like that last one, like Huff or Hugh Avenue or whatever, he didn't know what he wanted, so I just like sent over something like just like $0 down, 0 interest, you know, see what he says. And then the other one that I had, the other creative deal that I'm working on, we agreed like on a price and a payment. So then I let her know, like, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, send over these numbers just so that you know what I'm looking at. Gave her a call back and an answer. So, and another thing is, I haven't done a creative deal yet. Surprisingly, I am a creative closer. And another thing is, I've had thoughts about changing, you know, my brand name from creative closer, like the creative part. I'm not too, like, I'm not working with it because I'm a hedgehog, right? I'm not a fox. I'm not trying to be flashy and get creative, like, and then every time I'll lose, just like with, it's like the song with the hedgehog, or the, not the song, the story with the hedgehog and the fox. You know, if they were to battle, the hedgehog would win every single time because it has one job to do, and that's to protect itself by rolling up in a little ball. And the fox will try to be flashy and do any kind of creative way to defeat the hedgehog, and never wins because the hedgehog has all those spikies on him, whatever. So if they just, you know, curl up in the ball, you know, just stick to what you're good at. So I'm good at creating, like, I'm good at turning conversations into contracts. That's kind of like my logo, right? So I want my company name to align with my values. And I think that I am more of a chosen closer than I am of a creative closer. So, that said, probably going to be changing. Probably going to be a little bit of change around here, but I want to just like put that out there. Like, what do you guys think? Chosen closer sound better? I think so. All right, let's get through this last one, this last lead. Before I go to lunch. And type the number in. And I'm going to press text message just to see if this is the one that I also had a creative play with. Copy. Go to messages. I didn't mean to do that the first time. Okay. No result. Okay, yeah, Weston was actually the one that I had that conversation with. The other creative play. So we tried calling them and they didn't answer, so just gonna go on to the next one. This last one, right? Wanted to make sure. This last stretch is kind of long, but we're gonna push through.
Hello?
Hello, is Patricia there?
Yes.
Hi, this is Jillian Jean. We spoke, I think last week, about Rugby Road. Are you still wanting to sell it?
No, I'm not ready to sell it now.
Okay. Is there any time that I should follow up with you?
Is this your number that's on the caller ID?
Yes.
Well, I'll write your number down. You say your name is Julian?
Yep, Jillian.
Okay, I'll put your number in my book, and if I decide to change my mind, I'll give you a call.
Perfect. Sounds great. I hope you're doing well, Patricia. And just like you said, if you change your mind, give me a ring.
Okay, then.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You're welcome, my dear. Now's not the right time? No problem. Just keep following up with you. See how you're doing. And if we want to sell, I'm here with the stack of cash. Big old stack of cash. Oh. Anyways, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna decompress and eat. So Jillian Jean, creative closer, gonna turn into a chosen closer, turning conversations into contracts virtually in the state of Ohio. Catch you later. We're gonna do called no answer next session.